So as you can see, the roast of Dom Lucre continues, and it's pretty much piggybacking off of the same thing I roasted for him for recently, and that was him being demonetized on Twitter. Now let me just say this, I'm not taking pleasure or joy in seeing a black man lose anything. That is not what we are here to do. However, when I look at a person like Dom Lucre, I do not see a black man. I see anything but. So everything that I say in this video has nothing to do with the disclaimer I just gave. So let's continue. So now Dom Lucre posted this very long, lengthy post on his X account, and it is lengthy because even though y'all see everything right here, this isn't even the whole post. So once I break down everything you see right here, I'm gonna have to scroll down some more so you can see the rest of it. It's a very long soliloquy. And he acts like, and I think the thing that gets me about this whole thing is that he's sitting up here pretending like he doesn't know why he lost the funding on his X account, even though there are people in his chat, not in his chat, in his comments, who are telling him why he lost it. But now he's taking it a step further and now is bringing up Mr. Beast. Now, as we all know, Mr. Beast is probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular person on YouTube. Wherever he goes, he's always going to have a huge following pretty much at this point, no matter what platform he goes to. So apparently Mr. Beast is also monetized on X, no surprise there. But now he's delved into the world of pocket watching because he starts off his post with Mr. Beast, $260,000. That is a lot of money just to post some things, just to post something that's not even video based. Dom Lucre 0. So he's talking about his recent demonetization. So he's not really getting paid. Well, not really getting paid. He's not getting paid at all on the X account. My thing is this. Even if you were making money still on X, I highly doubt it was even touching a fraction of what Mr. Beast was making. I can pretty much guess that without having to ask, can you produce your receipts from the previous payouts? He goes on to say his screen is entirely different than any of our payment screens. Beast claims that advertisers chose his page. They can choose a category and not a creator. I could have sworn that's probably how it worked, maybe possibly for a lot of people. I'm not exactly sure how it works because I'm not monetized on Twitter. I didn't even know that you could be monetized on X, but then again, I wasn't looking for it either. He says, I complained about being demonetized without an email or warning, only to find Mr. Beast got the largest check in X history by providing the same numbers I provide. Maybe that's because Mr. Beast isn't posting a bunch of clickbaity stuff that you are. He's still sitting here pretending and acting dumb like he doesn't know why he got demonetized. Like, really, how do you need another dunce cap? Apparently the one that you have is cutting off the circulation. Do you need another one that fits? He said it also took him 3 days longer than everyone else to get paid. Why? Please understand, Mr. Beast is rich. This money is nothing to him, but if a narrative that you can make $260,000 every 2 weeks flows, it will encourage others to post here exclusively. Why is his screenshot on the Twitter business page and not the ad revenue sharing tab like every other creator? I don't know. And the crazy part about it is while he is talking about Mr. Beast in this post, he didn't even tag him. Maybe he would have reached out to him and probably told him, or maybe DM'd him about why this is the way that it is. But on here, it just seems like you're just complaining. As a matter of fact, it doesn't sound like you're complaining. That is exactly what he is doing. Even more reason. Again, this is a grown man right here, y'all. You would swear the way that he's whining and crying all over this post that a child wrote this, or at least a teenager. He says, that's fine, but if it is at the cost of me and 12 other influencers, you call yourself an influencer? I swear that's another title that's flowing around so randomly nowadays. Influencer of what exactly? That I know who were demonetized the same day and time I was. I hope it's worth it because the people need to know that Mr. Beast was paid from our hard work, and this platform will do the same to you when they're done with you. Huh? You said he was paid from your hard work? I don't even think y'all are even in the same niche. What is he talking about? I'm confused, and apparently so is he. He says, now this is the part right here that made me laugh. Let me actually, as a matter of fact, let me highlight this part right here. This is funny to me. Let me highlight it in a different color. I'll put it in this one. I'm only hurt because I'm finally accepting Elon Musk is only human. Did you think he was anything else but? There is a chance he isn't the Superman I thought. Oh, see, there it is. And I talked about this. People, when I was talking, I did my roast on him the other night. With the Triple P I did on him the other night, the live one that y'all saw. What did I tell you? They were so hyped up to get him into this position and signing on that dotted line to take over Twitter and then become X. And they thought he was going to do all these grandiose things. And it turns out it wasn't what they thought it was. Or it still is, but the thing is, they were so used to doing certain things, or they weren't used to doing certain things under him, under the previous Jack Dorsey, that they felt they could do under him. But here's the thing though, when Dom Lucre, when he got his first X account or his Twitter account taken down, wasn't that under Elon Musk? I could have sworn that was under Elon Musk when that happened, not Jack Dorsey. So my thing is this, apparently there's always been a problem there, but you tried to mask it because you had to appease your audience because they liked him. Again, the grifter or their supporters, which one is worse? Y'all let me know. He says some of those creators can't afford to miss a check. Oh, then you should have thought about that before you started posting all of that stuff on there and thinking that everyone should just buy right into it. I mean, that's your own fault. He's literally crying on this post because of what he did, and he decides to bring another content creator into it to try to compare. This is like apples and oranges, oil and milk. It's no comparison there at all. Why would you even bring up someone like Mr. Beast anyway into this conversation? Y'all are nowhere on the same level. You should have brought someone who was on your level. But anyway, I'm thankful God has blessed me enough to not suffer that outcome, but what is being done is wrong, and when I asked for help, Musk blamed me and said I need to find advertisers, as if this platform isn't supposed to provide the medium to make that happen. He's basically telling you to go off the platform and find something else because you ain't gonna find it on here. Again, what he's complaining about right here is the same thing that I talked about in another post. It's the same exact thing. I do not feel bad for Dom Lucre, but remember, I told you this post is very long, so let me scroll down some more. He says, I complained about getting taken off of the ad revenue program, and he intentionally ignored that request. I've tagged multiple X execs and DM'd them. This is the real reality of being a top creator on X. Of what? The only top list we saw you appear on was the one who got community noted the most. You was number 8. If you're talking about the top of the top creator on X, if you mean by that, then okay, then yeah, you cracked the top 10 with that. And by the way, Dom Lucre was the only black looking face in that top 10. Y'all can go back and look at the Triple P live stream that I did of him when me and Kid Gravity was going in. We pulled that up. He was number 8 out of 29 people who was community noted the most on this platform. He says they will ignore you. It's no point in aspiring to make it this far if you're expendable to these people. Keep yourself safe, because I've seen other creators get their problems addressed and fixed in 3 hours because Elon favors them. I've been robbed, and the fact I was blamed for a problem X created truly makes this a legal issue. Again, he just doesn't get it. You created this problem. You started. Listen, they didn't tell you what to post. They didn't set you up and tell you to post all these conspiracy theories and tell you to go here and to go there and all this, that, and the third. They didn't tell you that. You chose to do that, and you kept buying into whatever it is that your followers were telling you to do, because apparently I don't think this guy has a mind of his own. I really don't. He goes and he posts out there whatever he feels appeases his audience. I've had to call out call out a couple of the people who may or may not be subscribed to me when they try to make demands of what videos they want me to talk about or what videos they want me to upload. I'm like, look, I'm uploading the videos a certain way. If I get to that story, I'll get to it. If I don't, I do not. And the thing is, it's not like there's not other people out here who aren't talking about maybe the same thing. Go and find it from them. I understand you may want to hear my take on it, but remember, there's a lot of videos that I've recorded that lead up to that. As a matter of fact, so many, in fact, what's today, the 22nd? I could not record any other video after this one right here and have enough material to last at least the next 3 to 4 weeks. That's how many videos I have backed up. Like, no lie, like seriously. Between here and the videos that I post up on Patreon. Because if you on Patreon, I try to upload the videos one every 3 days. And then with the 1 video a day minus the break that I take on Sunday, that's 6 videos a week. If I was to stop right now, I would be good probably for almost the next month. I promise you. I look, because I counted them. But as far as he is concerned, he brought this on himself. Dom Lucre has no one to blame but himself for the position that he is in right now. And to top it off, he ends up closing out the video, well, not the video, but his post right here, screenshotting from something from Mr. Beast. I guess it says he got 156 million plus impressions, 5.1 million engagements, and his revenues right here of $263,655. And that was just from this one post that he made right here. This is the post right here, the impressions from the post, the engagements, and the revenue, all from one post. That is insane. I gotta give it to him. I would say this, Mr. Beast has figured out this algorithm thing, and it has paid him handsomely. I will say that. If I couldn't give him credit for anything else, I have to give him credit for that. And Dom Lucre is really upset that he's not in that position. Well, the thing is, you could have been if you were honest, if you were truthful, if you were genuine about the stuff that you put out there. You talking about the stuff that you do, that's not going to help. You talking about black people and talking about black people in mixed company, saying there's a difference between niggas and black people, like we didn't hear that when Chris Rock said it back in the 90s, like it was some kind of new phenomenon or whatever you want to call it, or some new phrase. And then said it on InfoWars of all people, not you posting up the picture of Donald Trump and with this AI image of Donald Trump with a bunch of black men behind him because that's a fantasy of yours. Talking about, oh, this is just black people not and the niggas at home or whatever it is you said. Y'all know, if y'all saw the video, y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I do not feel bad for this dude. This is the epitome of digging your own grave. The epitome of it. He is literally on his own from top to bottom and everywhere else in between. And there's not a damn thing that his supporters can do about it. He can write all these emails to Elon Musk. He could DM all these people he want. He could get all his supporters and followers on here to say, hey, can y'all help me out? They're not going to help you. You have like 1 million followers on here, like with 17 subscriptions. That's another thing. How does that even balance out? It doesn't. How is it you got 1 million followers on here and only 17 subscriptions? That's insane. Now, I don't know how that works either, but like I said, I'm not monetized on Twitter, so I don't know how any of that works. You only had one thing to do, one thing, and you abused the hell out of it just so you could get paid, and now they snatched it away from you because you kept putting up a bunch of false things and they got you up out of here. But guess what, Dom Lucre? You sat up here and said there is a difference between black people and niggas. And look at what just happened. You got your nigga wake up call.